ever wondered how China, a global technology powerhouse, obtains cutting-edge chips like those from Nvidia? Today, we're diving headfirst into this provocative question that's been stirring up quite the conversation. In one corner, we have Nvidia, a titan of the American technology industry, renowned for its high-performance graphics processing units, or GPUs as they're popularly known. These chips aren't just for making your favorite video games look pretty. No, they're pivotal players in a host of fields ranging from the immersive world of virtual reality to the mind-boggling realm of artificial intelligence. In the other corner, we have China, a rising behemoth in the world of technology and innovation. As China's technological prowess expands, it inevitably leads us to wonder how they're obtaining these sophisticated chips. So, the burning question is, can China legally acquire Nvidia chips? Let's unravel this mystery. Nvidia, an American technological giant, is a key player in the production of high-performance GPUs. Often known as the beating heart of a computer, these graphics processing units are responsible for creating the images you see on your screen. But their function extends far beyond just rendering graphics for your favorite video games. Nvidia's GPUs are also the backbone of many artificial intelligence systems, thanks to their ability to handle complex calculations at a rapid pace. They are the workhorses that allow AI to learn, analyze, and adapt. From autonomous vehicles to virtual assistants, Nvidia's chips are the silent contributors that make these advancements possible. Moreover, in our increasingly digital world, these chips are instrumental in powering data centers. These massive warehouses of servers handle everything from your emails to your online shopping, and Nvidia's GPUs help ensure these processes run smoothly and efficiently. But it's not just about powering our everyday digital lives. Nvidia's chips are also vital in scientific research. They are used in supercomputers to simulate complex phenomena, from the formation of galaxies to the behavior of subatomic particles. In fact, many of the breakthroughs in fields like climate science and quantum physics wouldn't be possible without the computational power of these GPUs. Given the broad range of applications and the pivotal role Nvidia's chips play in modern society, it's easy to see why they are in high demand. Their advanced technology is a key asset for any nation looking to stay at the forefront of technological innovation. Yet the chip's versatility also raises concerns. Their potential for dual use in both civilian and military applications means they are subject to strict export controls. This puts Nvidia in a precarious position, as they must navigate the complex landscape of international export laws. So, as we dig deeper into this issue, it's important to remember that while Nvidia's GPUs are a powerful tool, they also come with significant responsibilities. With such a powerful tool, it's no wonder countries like China are keen to get their hands on it. However, getting these chips isn't as simple as placing an order. It's a process that's tightly controlled, and for good reason. The regulations governing the export of these technologies are known as export control regulations. These laws exist to ensure that certain types of technology do not fall into the wrong hands, particularly when they have dual-use potential. Dual-use technology, as the name suggests, can be employed for both civilian and military purposes. Nvidia's high-performance GPUs, for example, are not only used to power video games and virtual reality experiences, but they are also integral to advanced computing systems, including those used in military applications. Export control regulations are designed to prevent sensitive technologies from being used in ways that could compromise national security or contravene international law. These rules apply to a wide range of goods, software, and technology, and Nvidia's chips certainly fall within their scope. The process of exporting these chips is not straightforward. It involves obtaining specific licenses and ensuring full compliance with complex laws. It's a bit like navigating a maze with a blindfold on, except the stakes are much higher. Companies like Nvidia must work closely with the relevant authorities to ensure that their products are used responsibly and lawfully. These regulations pose a significant challenge for countries like China, which are keen to acquire cutting-edge technology. While it's not impossible for China to legally obtain Nvidia chips, the process is tightly controlled and subject to stringent checks. So to circle back to our initial question, can China legally obtain NVIDIA chips? Yes, they can, but it's a process that's heavily regulated to ensure that these chips are used for lawful and responsible purposes. The bottom line is that while export control regulations might seem like bureaucratic red tape, they play a critical role in maintaining global security. They are the safeguards that prevent sensitive technologies from being misused or falling into the wrong hands. These regulations ensure that sensitive technologies do not end up in the wrong hands. So where does China fit into this picture? The question of whether China can legally acquire NVIDIA chips is not a simple yes or no. It's a yes, but with a myriad of restrictions and regulations. The United States, where NVIDIA is based, has stringent export control laws in place to prevent the transfer of sensitive technologies to other countries, including China. These regulations are especially strict when it comes to technologies that could potentially have military applications, like NVIDIA's high-performance GPUs. NVIDIA, being a law-abiding corporation, is fully committed to complying with these export control laws. They work closely with the relevant authorities to make sure their products are used responsibly and lawfully. But what does this mean for China? Well, it means that while China can legally obtain NVIDIA chips, it's not as simple as placing an order and waiting for a shipment to arrive. Every transaction is carefully scrutinized and regulated, ensuring that these high-tech chips are used for their intended purposes and not for any activities that could pose a threat to national security. But, as with any rule or regulation, there are concerns about potential violations. Some people worry that China might try to reverse engineer the chips or use them for military purposes. This would be a clear violation of international laws and could lead to serious consequences, including economic sanctions and damage to China's international reputation. So, while China can legally obtain these chips, they are not without their limitations. The export controls in place ensure that the chips are used responsibly, and any misuse could have far-reaching consequences. Yes, China can legally get these chips, but not without limitations. This is a critical point to understand when discussing the relationship between NVIDIA and China. It's not a free-for-all. It's a regulated, monitored process that aims to balance the need for technological advancement with the need for national security and international peace. So, there you have it. The answer to the question, can China legally obtain NVIDIA chips? Is yes, but with limitations. It's not a simple issue, but hopefully this discussion has shed some light on the intricate world of export controls and the global tech industry. But what happens if these regulations are violated? The consequences can be dire, and the global impact can be significant. Let's delve into the potential fallout of such a scenario. Violating export control laws is not something to be taken lightly. These laws are in place to maintain a balance of power and to ensure that technology does not fall into the wrong hands. A breach of these regulations can lead to a variety of penalties, each more severe than the last. Firstly, economic sanctions could be imposed. This could mean hefty fines for the offending companies, which can run into millions or even billions of dollars. These financial penalties are designed to discourage companies from stepping over the line and to ensure that they toe the line of the law. Secondly, there's the issue of reputation. In this interconnected world, reputation is everything. A company caught violating export control laws could suffer a massive blow to its international standing. The damage to a company's image could be irreparable, leading to a loss of trust among customers and partners alike. Thirdly, and perhaps most significantly, violating these laws could lead to restricted access to crucial technologies. For a country like China that's rapidly advancing in the tech world, this could be a devastating blow. If a country is found to be in violation of export control laws, it could be cut off from access to critical components such as NVIDIA chips. This could significantly hinder the country's technological growth and innovation. In the end, the risks associated with violating export control laws far outweigh any potential short-term gains. These laws are in place to protect national security interests and to maintain a fair playing field in the global tech industry. Violating these laws can have severe consequences. So while the debate about China's access to NVIDIA chips continues, it's clear that all parties involved must tread with caution and respect the rules of the game. The penalties for not doing so are simply too great to ignore. In conclusion, while China can legally obtain Nvidia chips, there are strict controls in place. This brings us to the end of our exploration into the complex world of technology exports. We've traversed the intricate landscape of Nvidia, a leading American technology company renowned for its high-performance graphics processing units. These chips are not just integral to the gaming industry, but they also play a significant role in the rapidly evolving field of artificial intelligence. We've also taken a closer look at China's technological ambitions. As the country continues to make strides in innovation, the question of how it obtains these advanced technologies, specifically Nvidia chips, becomes more poignant. But as we've learned, there are export control regulations to consider. These chips fall under dual-use technology, indicating their potential for both civilian and military applications. Consequently, their export is subject to rigorous controls and regulations. Despite this, China can legally acquire Nvidia chips, albeit with certain limitations. However, the journey doesn't end there. We've also delved into the risks associated with violating export controls. Breaching these laws can result in severe penalties, including economic sanctions, reputational damage, and restricted access to crucial technologies. Therefore, it's not just a matter of legality, but also of international responsibility and trust. So what's your take on this? Do you think the regulations are adequate, or is there room for improvement? Do you believe that there's a possibility of misuse? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so don't hesitate to share them in the comments section below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us delve into more intriguing topics like this one. And don't forget to tune in for our next video, where we'll continue to unravel the fascinating world of technology and innovation. Thanks for joining AI Discovery today.